Tell me something, Luis. What are you going to do if you find out Sheridan witnessed some kind of violence against your father?
Easy. I'm going to track down the person responsible and make sure they suffer the same fate he did. Tell me what Sheridan said.
How much did you hear?
Nothing specific, just her crying out.
Sheridan is starting to relive her nightmare. Outbursts like these are to be expected when someone is under hypnosis. Luis, you can't come running in here in the middle of it. I already told you that.
I'm sorry. Look, I just don't want any of this to hurt her, okay?
Luis, come on. Let Eve do her job, okay?
You know, it's time for Sheridan to have a break. I'm going to make sure that she's settled, then I will join you in the living room. Luis, I know that you're worried about Sheridan, but I can't do what you asked me to do if you continue to interrupt.
You're right. Hey, besides, after Sheridan tells you what really happened that night, you're going to tell me. Won't you?
Doctor-patient privilege would preclude me from telling you what happens to a patient under hypnosis, but Sheridan has already said that she wants you to know everything. So I'll tell you later when I'm all finished.
Why don't you just tell me what you've learned so far?
Well, I just want to wait until I've gotten the whole story.
But just tell me if Sheridan had any memory of what started all this. If she's got any closer to finding out what's haunting her.
Eve said that she didn't want to say anything until she'd heard it all.
I'm sorry.
You know, you're just dying to know what happened because of what we talked about earlier.
What you talked about?
Is it okay if I tell her? Luis said that he backed away from Beth at one point because he was afraid that if he married her and had a family with her, that he'd run out on them like his father did to them.
Yeah, only now I'm starting to think that he didn't desert us. I think you may have been killed. When I find out who took my father away from me and my family, there's gonna be hell to pay. But Sheridan cried out.
I told you outbursts like this are to be expected, but I'm her doctor. I will handle it.
Okay. Please, can you just tell me if Sheridan said anything that could be connected to my father's disappearance?
Luis, quit giving Eve the third degree,
Look,
okay?
it's a simple question, okay, Hank?
Look, I know you want answers and you want them now, okay? But Eve said that she wants to get the whole story from Sheridan before she tells us anything. You gotta respect that.
Look, I'm sorry, all right? This isn't just about me. I've seen how haunted Sheridan is by what happened in her past, and I just want her to move on, to be able to get on with her life, all right? Find a little peace, some happiness, love.
Sheridan should be rested enough to continue. But please, no more interruptions.
Good luck.
Talk about wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's obvious that your feelings for Sheridan haven't faded one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what, Hank? I can't even think about that right now. The important thing is that Sheridan get through this hypnosis, okay?
And you haven't wondered what's going to happen between you two after Sheridan uncovers what's in her past?
Yeah, I've thought about it.
And
maybe what Sheridan remembers will help us clear up some of our misunderstandings. Maybe we won't fight. Maybe we won't be so tense around each other.
do you think that what happened in Sheridan's past is going to give you guys a clean slate?
I'm not sure. And maybe I'm wrong. Whatever happened in Sheridan's past, whatever she's going through right now, could change everything between us.